Roger Moore here, and I'm feeling to X is celebrating gospel music of Black origin. This is how we do it anyway. So yeah, this is how we celebrate it. Now, I'm going to do some talks about my heart when it comes to music. I talked about already about how my feelings about how music being used in a negative sense. When I say our music, black music, be used negative viewpoint. And I want to look at the state of UK gospel right now. When people hear the word state, they go, he's gonna go and absolutely totally utterly trash it. It's funny because you speak to different people that have different opinions. And I think we everyone's got different expectations of UK gospel, and I think that the viewpoint and the barometer of that we look at UK gospel is a case of going, what's the quality and what's the amount of music we're putting out, as a indication of what's going on. The scenario is that wherever it filled you in, if there's 10 tracks that gets released every week, say for example in the rap scene outside of church or outside of Christian music, there's gonna be 2-3 quality tracks and there's gonna be 8 actually dead tracks. So maybe quality is a poor viewpoint. Also, the amount of music we put up is really a case of going, okay, right, let's look at economics. Let's have a look at the backing that we have when it comes to our music. Is that a real possible? So maybe we're looking at things totally different. I know that maybe I see sometimes we have a wave of loads of releases when it goes dead for a while because there hasn't been a plan. Now, what I want to challenge UK gospel is that if we don't look back at seeing last time it was high, people talk about golden eras. Yo, Raj, you remember back in the golden era, and you had Sinai, you had Raymond and Cole, you had New Life's album, you had all these albums out here. Do you think Priscilla? Absolutely amazing albums. Obviously, they can tell I'm Birmingham biased, but you have all these albums coming out, but yet, what really came out of it? Obviously, there's different reasons why they never made 3-4 years later. We may see a few of them around about the place, but they're not in the same capacity. How can we avoid that? That's the real question. Do we need to sell our soul, our music, our style to do that? I've seen people try that. Define what success is, getting on TV, doing a few shows. I know some people that are really doing really well individually in the gospel scene that are living off doing gospel music in the UK. There are people living off doing creative stuff in the UK. So what's the state of UK gospel right now? For me, I think it's not the state, it's what's the culture. Are we still taking care of our own business and everything's about the next 5 to 10 years? The reason why we might not be the dominating forces when it comes to choirs like we were 10, 20 years ago, maybe because we never planned for this far ahead. We had a great time in our 20s. Never thought about when we get older what our children are going to be learning and developing in. Never thought about it, did we? Did we think of the next generation on? If we knock through the glass ceilings, we have to be knocking through glass ceilings. I think too often we say, well, there's a ceiling there, so I'm going to walk away. Every time we break a glass ceiling, things get better for the next lot coming through. The next lot, because of children, I'm just seeing the amount of children that are doing their creative stuff outside of Christian music. I'm going, wow, like they're not even interested in doing something in Christian music. I'm not saying they're going to hell. This is not about that, guys. This is just seeing the amount of talent we've seen leave our spaces. So is the state great? Maybe there's great fantastic stories out there. There's great tales, of success. There's great people getting on TV. whatever day it is, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and people kill it with trashing it on TBN. You know what I'm saying? You know, do you know this great? And people become prophets, apostles, disciples, or whatever you call them. God forgive me, what's that these days? But you know, all these great titles that people have, absolutely fantastic. But what is the culture? Is the culture fake kingdom? You know, are we proud of seeing the younger become better than us? Are we prepared to die? So, and you have to realize Christ died like a fruit. He died, and a seed grows out of the dead fruit, the fruit that hit the ground and died. You know what I'm saying? We're just not really prepared to die, are we? We just want to live as long as we can and rot out, and then the seed stays in the tree and it don't germinate for the next generation. That's why we're struggling to grow. And that seed doesn't mean you have to physically die. Maybe your generation, and it's maybe for the next generation onwards, or maybe for a 10-year cycle, but we've got to plant the seeds and you'll be blessed. Look at Noah Robinson. He's still functioning right now. He's gone through 3 generations of people. He's got young men and women playing, singing for him and all of his business, and he's still doing his thing in his 60s. I hope he's 60s. Yeah, I think he is 60s. In his 60s, chopping out on TV like he's OG. Well, he's OG. You know what I'm saying? But so for me, you know, we need to stop chasing and actually coming together. That's one of the key denominators. That's why I'm part of GMIA. That's why, you know, I do what we do with Affinity Extra with some amazing presenters and DJs around the country. And that's my challenge to everybody out there. Is your question is, are we together on this? You know what I'm saying? You know, and big up to, again, one of the best albums last year, you know, looking for big things this year with Triple O, you know, got married last year. So let's see what go on and check out his album, guys. One of the best album for me from UK gospel last year. Yes, I said it. Get over it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we do it anyway. So yeah. But check this out, guys. Let me drop this anyway. So yeah, because that tune's big anyway. It's got the truth and stuff on it, man. Yo, watch this.
Hi, and thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, you like, and you comment, and make sure that you're sharing the videos and watching so much more. We have loads of content for you. I hope you enjoy. See you soon.